Chapter 7. Adaptations in Animals. Key elements: adaptations according to living habitat, adaptations according to eating habits, adaptations to protect themselves. Animals live all over the earth. Like plants, animals are also adapted to the conditions of the habitats in which they live. Some places are very hot and some places are very cold. Some places have a lot of water and some have little water. Animals have to adapt special features which help them survive in different areas. The special features that an animal adapts to live in a particular place are called adaptations. We can classify adaptations in animals into three groups. A. Adaptations according to living habitat. B. Adaptations according to eating habits. C. Adaptations to protect themselves. Knowledge nugget. What is habitat? The particular place where plant lives and grows is called its habitat. Adaptations according to living habitat. Like human beings, animals also need shelter to protect themselves from the adverse weather and the enemies. The place where animals live is called their habitat. There are different kinds of habitats. Some animals live on land, some under the ground, some in water, and some fly in the sky. Animals that live on land are called terrestrial animals like horses, tigers, camels, dogs, etc. These animals adapt features which help them live on land. They have legs to walk and to run. They have lungs to breathe. They have well-developed sense organs and nervous system. The weather conditions on land also varies. In polar regions, it is very cold, and in deserts, it is very hot. Therefore, animals adapt some special features which are similar to their surroundings. Animals in polar regions have thick layer of hair or fur on their bodies that help in insulating their bodies. This layer keeps them warm and protects their body also. Polar bear, yak, etc. are some animals living in polar regions. Animals in deserts have thick skin and little hair to prevent water loss from their bodies. Camel, sand cat, etc. are some animals living in deserts. Camels can run for short bursts up to 25 miles per hour. Some animals like frogs, lizards, snakes cannot bear cold and go to sleep under the ground during excessive winters and became inactive. This winter sleep is called hibernation. Animals that live in water are called aquatic animals like fish, snakes, turtles, crabs, etc. These animals adapt features which help them live in water. Fish have fins, ducks have webbed feet, and turtles have paddles for swimming. Some aquatic animals like fish and crabs have gills to breathe in water. Animals that live both on land and in water are called amphibians like frog, tortoise, crocodiles, salamander, etc. They have lungs to breathe on land and moist skin to breathe in water. Their rear legs are stronger than their front legs, which help them move on land, and have webbed feet which help them swim in water. Animals that live on trees are called arboreal animals like monkeys, bamboos, squirrels, garden lizard, etc. They have strong forms and limbs for holding branches. They have curly, strong tails that help them swing on the branches. Animals that fly in the sky are called aerial animals like birds, insects, bats, etc. They have wings to fly. They have hollow bones which make their bodies light. Their body shape helps them cut through air while flying. Booster brain. Hummingbird is the only bird that can fly backward. Knowledge nuggets. Name some birds which do not fly. Some animals like ostrich, penguin, kiwi, etc. do not fly. They are called flightless birds. In winters, some birds move from one place to another in search of food and warmth. This movement is called migration. Birds like the Siberian crane is unable to bear cold weather and fly far away to warm places in search of food and shelter. It comes back to its native place when winters end. Adaptations according to eating habits. Different kinds of insects and animals show various adaptations in relation to their food and feeding habits. Houseflies have spongy mouth parts. Cockroaches have cutting and chewing mouth parts. Adaptations according to eating habits. Different kinds of insects and animals show various adaptations in relation to their food and feeding habits. Houseflies have spongy mouth parts. Cockroaches have cutting and chewing mouth parts. Frogs have a wide mouth with long, flat, sticky tongue attached in front. The tongue shot out with a jerk to catch a flying insect. Snakes can swallow much larger prey as a whole. Animals have different eating habits. They eat different types of food. They adapt themselves according to obtaining food or food they eat. Herbivorous, like cow, horse, goat, etc., eat only plants or depend on plants for their food. They have sharp biting teeth in the front and strong grinding teeth at the back for eating plants. Carnivorous, like lion, tiger, lizard, etc., eat only flesh of other animals. They have sharp tearing teeth and claws to hold or tear the flesh. Parasites depend on other living organisms for their food. These animals live on or within the body of organism. They do not have teeth. Instead of that, they have long sucking tubes or suckers to suck blood from organisms' body. Lice, bedbugs, mosquitoes, earthworms, tapeworms, etc. are parasites. Adaptations to protect themselves. To protect themselves from their enemies, some animals adapt special features. Some animals use tricks to defend themselves from their enemies. Such animals are chameleon, grasshopper, zebra, etc. Chameleons change their body color according to their surroundings. Grasshoppers are green in color so that they are not seen in leaves. Zebras have white and black stripes on their bodies that help them merge in their surroundings. The way in which animals hide themselves from their enemies is known as camouflaging. Boost your brain. Giraffe can grow to a height of 18 feet. It is the tallest animal found in Africa. Some animals have shells and spines to protect themselves from their enemies. Such animals are tortoise, porcupine, snail, hedgehog, etc. Tortoise and snails have outer shells covering to protect themselves. They can hide their whole body under their shell. Porcupine and hedgehog have spines all around their bodies to protect themselves from their enemies. Some animals like deer, giraffe, etc. have strong legs and they can run very fast to protect themselves from their enemies. Knowledge nugget: how do animals in polar regions protect themselves? Arctic foxes have brown fur coat in summer, but in winter white fur grows so that they can merge with snow and cannot be identified. Polar bears also have white fur to protect themselves. Key takeaways: the special features that an animal adapts to live in a particular place are called adaptations. Animals that live on land are called terrestrial animals. Animals that live in water are called aquatic animals. Animals that live both on land and in water are called amphibians. Animals that live on trees are called arboreal animals. Animals that fly in the sky are called aerian animals. Animals that depend on other living organisms for their food are called parasites.